Good morning everybody, this is Celesta Matthews from Karunya University, and today I'm going to show you a program that is based on a structure. So I'll read out the question. Create a structure called distance. Its members are in feet in int type and inches in float type. Write a function that takes distance values as arguments and returns the larger one. Include a main program that accepts 5 distance values from the user and compares them and displays the larger. Okay, basically if we have two values, then we can compare like which one is greater, which one is smaller, just simply using if else. But here is a condition where you are given 5 values and you need to check which is the largest one. So that's a little bit difficult, so I'll show you how it actually works. Here we have include IO stream, that is just including the header file. Structure distance, this is as given in the question. I have declared a structure called a distance, and inside that I have some structure members. These are in feet, float inches and float total. In feet will store the number of feet as given by the user. Float inches will store the number of inches as given by the user, and float total, this will actually calculate, it will convert the feet into inches. So the whole value will actually be converted into inches. Only then it can be calculated. So next, here I have declared the structure variable, that is D, and here I have taken 5, so it is an array. So this is actually used so that I can store all, I can take input for the 5 elements. Now void larger, this is the function prototype, that is I need to inform the compiler that I am declaring such a function. This has the return value of int and it has no parameters passed to it. Next is hash define max. Hash define is actually used to create a user defined data type. So here I am using max, that is the name of my data type, and I am giving it a value, a constant value, that is 5. Now I cannot change this value throughout the program. And just take care of the syntax over here, there is no semicolon over here. Now just a minute. Okay, here is my main method. In main method I have asked the user to enter the 5 distances. I have taken data for element, that is I plus 1, 0 plus 1 will give me 1. So data for element 1. Feet, that is whatever feet the user wants to enter, I'll take it and store it in the whatever structure variable I have taken, and inside that feet. So this is the way in which you can refer to the structure members, that is the structure variable dot the name of the structure member. In the same way I am taking input for inches also. Next is d of I dot total. D of I dot total, that is the value which I already told you, that is to convert all the feet and inches to inches and store it in this total. Now d at I dot feet into 12, you know that 1 feet is equal to 12 inches. So I have converted the whole feet and multiplied it by 12 so that it is converted into inches, and then I am adding the rest of the inches to it. So the whole value is converted into inches and stored in total. Now next I am calling the larger function over here and I am ending the main method. Now we will see what is in the larger function. Okay, here is my function. I have declared a value over here, that is big. Now big is equal to d at 0 dot total, that is I am giving it the initial value, that is the first total value, d at 0, that is the first element. So now what I am doing is I am running a loop from 0 up till max. Max is what? 5. So it should run only 5 times and I plus plus. If d at I dot total is less than d at I plus 1 dot total, that is it is comparing the value at the 0th position and the first position. Next loop it will compare the value at the first position and the second position, and like that it goes on. So if this condition becomes true, that means the second value is larger, then I'll change the value of big to that larger value. So at the end of the iteration, I'll get the value that is the biggest value, and it is stored in the value big. Now what I'm doing is I'm printing it out over here, that is again I'm converting it to feet and inches. So I have written over here big divided by 12, that is the foot which we actually have, and then the rest of it, whatever is left, that is the inches. So I can write big modulus 12. So this will give me the output. I'll show you how it works. Okay, please enter the 5 distances. Later for element 1, feet, I'll enter 5 feet and 2 inches. Next is element 2, 7 feet and 8 inches. 3 is 6 feet and 2 inches. Then 4th is 9 feet and 3 inches. Okay, then 5th one is 3 feet and 6 inches. Okay, now you see here I have given 3 values. So which one should be the greatest one? It should be this one, right? 9 feet and 3 inches. Now let's check what the program gives us the output. See, this is what the output which I told you, that is 9 foot and 3 inches. So I hope you understood the program. Hope it helps you.